NFT trading volume is down 97% since January, and that's according to a Bloomberg report, but builders are still doing their thing. FTX Ventures and Jump Crypto led a $20 million raise for an executable NFT wallet. The wallet is being developed by Solana developer Coral and will give users ownership of application code. So a lot to unpack here. I'm only just starting to learn about xNFTs. We can get into a little description of my understanding of it, but Will, I'm going to toss it to you first. What do you make of these executable NFT wallets?
First time I've heard of it also, so I'm still trying to piece it together, but it makes sense, right? You want to be able to own the whole stack of whatever you're working on. And these xNFTs are at least attempting to do that. We'll see if it works out. Still looks like it's early innings, right? They only just did this raise for 20 million. So hopefully they can figure that all out. I want to go back to the NFT data we had there. It's down 97% trading volume according to a new Bloomberg report, which is notable. Maybe this is the last dying breath of this NFT bull cycle, but I've called it wrong twice before. So, maybe it just pops back up tomorrow. Who knows? NFTs were the story, I think, of the last bull cycle, as much as like Bitcoin pumped, as much as a lot of other projects pumped. I think most people will look back on the 2021 bull cycle as the NFT bull cycle. And to see that it's down so far during a very bad macro headwind tells you that things might be quiet for quite a while. For all NFT fans out there, I hope you secured the bag. Good for you. I did not. Rip to me. Zach, gonna throw it over to you. Get your take on the story.
Yeah, it's a pretty disappointing chart. I think like a lot of NFT people were like, yeah, NFTs are gonna, they're gonna decouple from like the crypto price chart. But I mean, that pretty much was like just the Ether price chart, right? So people, they love the price, they love the coins, they love the numbers, and maybe they don't love the art and the culture so much. And that to me is a little disappointing because I honestly thought there might be a little bit more robust long tail out of the highs of last November. Alas, that chart does not support it. But hey, builders going to build. Maybe they'll be there for the next wave, riding those xNFTs to new highs. I don't know. What do you think, Wendy?
I think that the NFT culture is a lot more community orientated than crypto culture. And it's actually very interesting to see these groups divided. I will say, though, that NFTs are really, really, really in beta. We haven't seen the real use cases truly come out yet. And that's okay because it was essentially their first cycle. So I think the next bull run, we're going to see a lot of growth. We're going to see a lot of really, really cool creation when it does come to NFTs. But again, we do have to be patient. We are in a bear market. There's not a whole lot of interest. A lot of people aren't talking about crypto. A lot of people aren't talking about NFTs. We've seen a lot of creators kind of fall off the face of the earth, unfortunately. And that's going to kind of coincide what's happening with the market. So if you're in crypto now, you're in NFTs now, just stick it out and focus on communities that resonate with you, that you like. And of course, do your due diligence. Good things will come to the NFT space.
Let me snag it really quickly. I agree with you that NFT is about the community, rich together, poor together. I want to go back to one thing that Zach brought up, which is like the ETH basis for a lot of these tokens, right? So if you denominate all these NFTs in ETH, they're actually not down a ton, right? But ETH itself is down a lot in USD terms. So I've seen this kind of floating around Twitter. I've seen it floating around NFT spaces. Like, no, NFT market is not down. Trading volumes are still there. It's just all denominated in Ether. But I think that most part, people really care about USD, and people will continue to care about USD as much as like we like Ether, as much as we want the world to transition to this digital asset age where we denominate things in Bitcoin or denominate things in Ether. That world doesn't exist. People want the monkey JPEG because they want it to be worth a certain amount of money, and that does not exist anymore. That was 6 months ago. That was 12 months ago.